Did you get a preliminary report on McCutcheon and or McDonald?
No.
How did it happen with Andrew? Well, obviously with James it's a lot more obvious.
We don't know, and one thing I just want to get out in front with everybody here, I don't talk about injuries. We usually make a statement. I think even yesterday I made a statement about doing it. Somebody asked me about his injury. I'm not a doctor. Normally the information doesn't get accurate until later on. So reasons being for misinformation, I just usually say we'll make a comment later. You know, I just don't know.
What did McDonald tell you when you were on discussing it with him?
I'm not going to go there.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't deal with those things. The training staff deals with those things, and sometimes things are said. You know, what he feels, what he'll feel later, what he'll feel tomorrow. When we get a doctor to look at him appropriately and professionally, we'll have more information for you.
I wanted to ask about Josh Rodriguez. He became a little bit more known for his bat and his defense, but what has he shown you on the defense? From what you've been able to see?
We've just been happy to get him back. He's been out a few days. He was dinged up a little bit, and we had to shut him down. So I'd like to see him get back in, get some regular reps, get some volume to his bats. You know, he made a couple nice plays at short today. Moved around well. He seems to be physically fit. We just need to get a longer look at him.
What did James show you out there today while he was out there?
You know, he wants to go out, and we want to be aggressive in the strike zone. Obviously, we've got some work to do with our command in the strike zone. We've been pitching behind in counts. Our first pitch strikes really haven't been where we need them to be. And going back to when he got hurt, when that flared up, I don't know. So I'm just hitting the mulligan right now and hitting pause. I'll go back and look at some of the stuff later. But you know, he was disappointed he had to leave. But we want him to get in that rhythm where he's aggressive. Some of what we saw last time out, establishing, you know, the fastball, then using his curveball, maybe mixing in a cutter, some changeup. I think he was trying to get there, but he was behind in some counts. So it wasn't as fresh as maybe the last time we saw him.
You mentioned the first pitch strikes. That's something I was talking with Ray about it before. He says, you know, the guys that keep getting toward that 65% mark and then go back. But can that be almost a mental thing sometimes with a pitcher, in addition to just a physical commanding of the ball? You know?
Well, you know, I don't think so. I mean, you throw first pitch strikes, you throw first pitch strikes. The number shouldn't have to. That should be something that, you know, kind of comes with a package. You work in front of counts, you get ahead of hitters, you get strike one, and you move forward from there. It's something, you know, we're in the middle part of the spring, so there's room for improvement. Our focus has got to be sharp. We got to be able to repeat our delivery. We got to be aggressive, and we got to have good rhythm and tempo. And one of the things we've seen now is we're falling behind in counts. We're getting a little more deliberate out there and spend a little more time before, you know, we're unloading pitches. So we want to keep fresh, we want to keep aggressive, and keep things moving forward, and not try and, you know, overthink. Once you get out in the lines, you get out between the lines, you got to compete. We really need to take the mechanical part of it, eliminate that. Yeah, and just, you know, focus on pounding the zone.
If McDonald and McCutcheon are out for any period of time, how will it affect your guess?
I'm not going to answer that. You guys speculate. I don't speculate.
3 guys thrown on the bases today. Is that the price you pay to be aggressive? At the same time, you've got to be a little smarter at times.
Well, I think in the two situations at third base, we got to be smarter. That's baseball awareness. It has nothing to do with being aggressive around the bases. That's guys that got caught on the wrong foot at the wrong time, nowhere to go. Straight steal at second base, and Jonesy got blown up at third, and then, you know, they got the okey doke on Corey. There's nowhere to go. I mean, you watch the ball, you don't spectate, you stay in the game. So those 2 times, you know, those are just things that we've got to control better. Those things can't happen.
How's Tab been this spring for you, and what are you expecting out of him this year?
Well, I think he's showing good plate discipline. He's banging the ball in the middle part of the field. He's working extremely hard on the backfields. You know, the bunting game, he put a bunt down the other day. He can handle the bat. He can hit the ball the other way, gap-to-gap power. So, you know, we're seeing the things we want to see.
Same question about Josh Fields, just how he's looked this spring.
We've moved him around a couple plays, and, you know, the hard part is just getting some continuity with the reps. But if you look at how the at-bats have stacked up, everybody's getting an opportunity to play. Everybody's getting at-bats. He's made some things happen the last couple nights. You know, he got a push bunt to start a rally, won a game, a drag bunt the other night, delay steal, you know, in a game. Was on base a couple times today. He's doing the things he needs to do to be effective.
We haven't spoke much about Andy Marte, but has he been swinging the bat as good as his average would seem to indicate?
Andy's been barreling up the ball. Yeah. I mean, you know, we talk about him in here. I just haven't been asking any questions about him from y'all. He's going about his business very professionally, and he's got something that, you know, he wants to push through this. He's been a high thought of prospect. He hasn't been able to stick in the big leagues, you know, for a period of time, do things he's capable of doing. So we just keep working at him. He handled himself well over at first. You know, he's made plays when balls are hit his way, and he's had some of the better at bats so far. Good.
Thanks, Clint.
Thank you.